Hola, beloveds. It's your girl Clementine from Big Empress Energy, sending you beautiful, bountiful blessings. Stay open to receiving them. Mis amores, it's your girl Clementine. Every reports, charts, energy, and people to filth. Okay, and this is our week ahead horoscope where we're going to see what our spirit guides, angels, and ancestors want us to know for this week ahead. Not yesterday, but last week in astrology was so intense. Okay, so I'm sure you guys have been feeling it. So we're going to clarify with these tarot cards, see what it is we need to know. We are in the thick of Venus retrograde. We've already been feeling that retrograde season hitting, all right, when we had the pre-shadow period. And it's going to be there until September 3rd. So we got some time. Happy Leo season. All right. Happy Leo season to all of my Leo sons. This is your time. This is your season. Celebrate yourself. Pick up yourself. Shine. Okay. I love it. I love it so much. Leo season is about having fun. Okay. So turn up. Leo season. Shine your light. Speak from your heart. We are just going to be speaking from our heart this week. We have Mercury making that conjunction with Venus and Leo as well. So we're feeling that energy. Mercury, the planet of communication, of our mind. And that is next to Venus, love and money. All right. So we are going to be maybe expressing our love. You might be hearing, somebody showing you love in some way. There could also perhaps be some miscommunication in love, talking to someone that maybe you used to love or have feelings for, friendship, family, romantic. All right. But this is a busy week with that. Mercury is a busy planet. It's very overactive. So wherever we have Mercury, we could have a lot of things going on, stimulation, just things happening pretty quickly, pretty fast for us. In Leo, before Mercury moves into Virgo at the end of the week. And that's going to be a good time too for clarity as well, because Virgo is ruled by Mercury. Okay. Ooh, yes. Okay, so thank you guys for the badges. Thank you so much. I'm live on Instagram and YouTube, speaking abundance over your life. It's Mars Day. Okay, it's Mars Day. So I'm doing this week ahead from today to next August 1st, which is when we have the full moon in Aquarius. So we have the full moon in Aquarius on Tuesday, August 1st. Okay, full moons are always a time when things come to a climax, things become revealed. We get clarity on a situation. There could be a time period of release too, letting go of certain things that maybe were holding you back. Aquarius is the sign about the future. Okay, it's the water bearer, not a water sign, but it's the water bearer because it takes the information basically from the cosmos, from the divine, from our higher self, and pours that wisdom, the water, into us, into the collective. It's an awakening sign. It's about where we're moving towards. It's about breaking free of old paradigms. That's why they have that stereotype of being weird, but it's not really them being weird. They're just ahead of the trends. They just see things before you do. They're communicating with the divine. Okay, so we're getting a lot of realizations in the full moon in Aquarius. We got the full moon Venus retrograde. All right. So it is definitely an intense time. Last week was really, really intense. This week's a little quieter. For the full moon in August, in Aquarius, we are going to be also having a collective candle Reiki, and we're back. Okay, we're back. I'm doing a live one. So we go live at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a private YouTube. And the focus is going to be detach and detox, because Aquarius also has that reputation of being detached, right? Of being cool. But they're kind of just observing too. So we are detaching. Okay, we're detoxing spiritually as well. Maybe you want to detox physically. You want to drink more water. Let the water bear upon you. Okay. So this is also going to be like a cord cutting, because we can use Reiki energy healing, which is a Japanese modality, to clear out and cut away bad habits, addictions, bad relationships, right? When we are in Venus retrograde, all those toxic relationships are going to have to fall apart. And some of you guys, it's not a toxic relationship with a partner, but it's a toxic relationship to maybe self-sabotage. It could be a toxic relationship to self-doubt, to insecurities, okay, to falling back into old coping mechanisms, to escaping or running away from your problems. So whatever that is, all right, you can identify, set your intention the night of. I go live. If you can't watch the live, you can always watch the replay after. Okay. And the next day I'll be posting the Reiki report and all the things. Okay. So secure spot on my website, Big Empress Energy, LLC.com. And I'm also booking readings for August, okay, as well. So we'll be offering astrology and tarot readings in August. But let's get into this reading and see what it is that we need to know. Yes. Wow. Okay. I just saw on Facebook, someone said, Emily, that you just decided to quit smoking on the full moon. Good for you. Good for you. You got to do what you got to do. You know what it is too? I feel like we are alchemizing, you know, we're getting some DNA upgrades, we're ascending in some way. So certain things that maybe used to bring you peace around the full moon, you like, I got to release this. I got to release this. I got to let this go. This has actually been holding me back. It was in one point working for me, but at this point, it's not working for me anymore. So a lot of people could be feeling that. Okay. I'm trying to see. There we go. I'm also going to be doing like a pick a card as well for our full moon in Aquarius and astrology breakdown as well. Okay. All right. So let's get into it. See what we need to know for this week ahead. All right. So y'all, I'm seeing a lot of blue, and the blue is telling me it's not even like throat chakra, which yes, we're going to have a lot of communication, Mercury conjunct Venus. But not only that, we're going to have a lot of communication, but we're going to have a lot of emotions. Okay. We're going to have a lot of emotional, maybe conversations with people as well. Writing about our emotions, expressing it in some way, talking to your friends, your family, your loved ones, your partners about emotions, okay? With Venus retrograde too, you guys, you know, there's so much we could really say about it. But I'm really seeing this not only as like old relationships coming back, romantic and friends and family, but also remembering your worth, okay? I tweeted this a while ago, that this Venus retrograde is going to be awakening the divine feminine to their true power. And of course, we all have the divine feminine, the divine masculine in us. So regardless of your gender, your divine feminine, your feelings, your emotions, you're awakening to them. And in that way, we're also not going to be running away from them. We're going to be more able to feel it, to heal it we're going to also be evaluating our worth, and have our actions been reflecting on our worth. Okay, Venus, values. Have we been acting in integrity with our values, with our worth? In Leo, right? And Leo is about creativity, shining your light, children, celebrities, being the star of the show, drama. So there could be a lot of drama happening in certain people's lives too, or people are trying to bring the drama to you. Okay, people are trying to bring the drama to you. Someone asked if there's a bad idea to date new people during Venus retrograde. Absolutely not. This is a great time to meet new people. A great time to meet new people is Venus retrograde. This is the summer of love. Okay, this is the summer of love. So you meet them in the retrograde, and when the retrograde is over, you might gain more clarity on them. But everyone we meet for a reason. Sometimes it's just a season, okay? But it's still a good time to date. Some people might be also running into their, true soulmates, true friendships, true partners around this time, people who actually can value, or they reflect back to you your values. Everything has to be done with integrity though. right? So yeah. All right, let me pull some cards. I'm actually going to be using my blessings potion. And for those of y'all that support the Vida Botanica, my new bottles are getting delivered today. So this is very exciting. This means that we're going to have a drop soon. And like I said, they're new bottles. So I'm so excited about them. Okay. They're new. They're brand new. I like the vibe of like perfume bottles. Like, you know how all the bottles look different? I want all my bottles to look different from each other. Okay. Yeah, this is a season where also old flings or old exes could come back into your life, okay? Or you're coming back into their life, child. All right, emotional roller coaster. Some people trying to make a decision, but they're going back and forth about a decision. You don't want to look stupid. You don't want to look foolish. Things might also not be as they seem to be. Okay. There's something hidden here. We have the moon card. Right now, the moon is in Scorpio. Currently, as I'm recording this, the moon just entered Scorpio. The moon falls in Scorpio. Okay. So it's a little emotional whenever we have a full moon in Scorpio, whenever we have a moon in Scorpio. Things being revealed, things being hidden, people being mysterious, hiding something. I'm seeing this, take nothing as face value. Nothing is set in stone. Okay. Dreams, astral travels, your dreams trying to tell you something, writing them down, getting visitations in your dreams. Maybe some of you guys are going to be dreaming about old coworkers, old jobs you used to have, your childhood. Okay. The moon can also represent the mother. Some people could be having extra contact with their mother, speaking to their mother, grandmother, talking about mothers, honoring mothers. Venus retrograde is a great time to in Leo, all right, to spend more time nurturing your children, nurturing the children in your life, your nieces, your nephews, your siblings as well. Okay, so Spirit is saying right now that there's more out there, and it's actually going to be coming out very soon, very quickly. So I actually get this really good feeling that by the end of this Venus retrograde, like in September, we are going to be completely transformed or evolved in a new level in the way that we pour into ourselves, in the way that we value ourselves, and in that the universe is meeting us halfway, honoring our needs, honoring what it is that we are calling in, we're manifesting for ourselves. Someone is getting really hard on themselves, critical, judgmental on yourself. And it's like the mind over matter. Sometimes, witnessing, is your mind being your enemy, or is your mind being your friend? Is your mind helping you in this moment, or is your mind just kind of creating more confusion because you're leaning into anxiety and you're not tapped in with your spirit? And something that could really help this is music. Okay, Venus retrograde, Venus is about music too. So we might be listening to old music that we haven't heard in a long time. If you write music, if you're a musician, this could be sparking up your creativity. If you felt like it was gone for a little bit, or you felt like you had a creative block in some way, we're going to be getting more creative. It's just like this energy of like getting in the studio or getting in the zone. Once you start, it's going to flow and you're not going to stop. Okay. Another really important thing for this is eating. Okay, making sure you're eating nourishing foods. We could be feeling like we want to overindulge in food or drinks or any luxury, buying too many things, spending too much money, spending too much energy with certain people that is not good for you. So we're going to be evaluating as well the way that we eat, nourish ourselves, cooking or juicing or something like that, listening to old playlists, making playlists of music you used to listen to, bands you haven't heard in a long time. Some of you guys, if you want to pick up an instrument, you could also be getting new instruments, teaching yourself something, teaching yourself a new skill, teaching yourself how to, maybe do your hair in a different way, teaching yourself how to change your aesthetic in some way to match who you are now. Some people donating a lot of clothes, getting new clothes, stuff like that. We're also entering in this week a very faded time. Okay. A very faded time. So it's like I'm seeing like right place, right time. So if you get an inkling this week to do something a little differently than you normally would have, like, go down a road. Like if you're driving, you go down a road that you usually wouldn't go. It's for a reason. It's divine intervention. Things kind of falling in that way. So I would basically in this week pay attention to those little nudges that you get, those intuitive downloads, because it's trying to put you at the right place at the right time. And I also feel like people are going to be helping each other in different ways. So it's like if you can make someone's day, do that. Someone needing help and you being there for them, or vice versa, them being there for you. This is a week to communicate. Closed mouths don't get fed. So if something on your mind, think about it a little bit and then say it. Okay, don't just speak like that, because there could be some miscommunication with it, because Mercury is going to be next to Venus retrograde. But we're needing to speak on it and be more authentic with it. And this could even go for just random strangers that you meet in the middle of the day or in the middle of the night, whatever you do. Just really kind of doing that. You don't know who you're going to be able to connect with, vibe with, something like this. I'm also seeing that people are a little bit too hard, like I've been saying, hard on yourself, critical of yourself. So we're needing to forgive yourself. This is a beautiful week to forgive yourself for the times that you didn't value yourself, when you put yourself in positions that you knew weren't good for you, when you did things that you knew weren't good for you, hung out with people that weren't good for you, you ate things that weren't good for you, you drank things that weren't good for you. Like forgiving yourself and starting fresh, setting these intentions about, how you want to act in situations. And I also am getting this message of like when you release a bad habit, replacing it with a good habit. Okay. When you release certain things, like replacing it so that you don't go missing it. Okay. We need to also stay away from gossip, bonchinche, chisme. All of that is gossip, all right? Scandals and just, people talking about other people or judging other people. Like if you hear that, you might want to change the conversation. Okay. Talk about something else. Tell someone, well, what do you want me to do about this? Because it's only going to kind of weigh you down. And I'm also seeing that some people are doing it to themselves. All right. So you're talking shit in your own mind and it's actually lowering your vibration. Some of you guys aren't saying it, but it's like you're saying it in your head. And it's actually like when we're judging other people, we're judging ourselves. So this is a good week to release judgment. All right. Forgive yourself and adapt new ways of behaving. There could also be some travel plans, maybe a girls' trip coming up, or counting down the days for a vacation or to see somebody or to have this party. This week also, some people are going to be feeling tired, lazy, procrastinating on things that they need to act on. Okay. Procrastination is a friend of the devil. Okay. So don't procrastinate what you could do today. I see people ordering a lot of food, DoorDash, Uber Eats, all of this stuff. Try to make some food, maybe eat some home cooked food. Okay. See if someone in your family cooked, or your friend or something. Because I do see that too as well. Or if you're door dashing and stuff like that, you might just want to be going for like more unhealthy options than like something healthier. You know, something like this, someone needs to meal prep. Okay. Need to meal prep. And also there's this energy of stop settling for less. If you're going back and forth about something, a part of you is trying to convince you, a part of you is trying to convince yourself to settle for some BS your higher self is trying to take you out of. Okay? So you're fighting your own intuition, you're fighting your own integrity, you're fighting your own value system. Okay? And this is energy of like faking it till you make it, you know, like that Rihanna sound that she's like, just get up and act like that girl, and then don't let them see you sweat. That's what I'm hearing right now. So it's like, even if you don't feel like it, sometimes you just gotta put your big girl panties on, okay? Do something to feel better about yourself and show up anyway. You know, so many times that's what really differentiates someone from being successful to someone just having potential, is that they actually follow through, okay? They don't get in their own way. They fake it till they make it. And you're not really faking it. You're kind of just remembering, okay? Because part of you faking it is thinking you can't do something, putting yourself down, thinking you can't do something. So it's like it's not even fake it till you make it. It's like you're fake. You're believing the fake lies that you're telling yourself. So it's actually about awakening to your true authentic self, which is that girl, which is that person that you see for yourself, which is your higher self, and not your insecurities and your inner critic getting in the way of that. And also, some of you guys are putting yourself in boxes, making things harder than they need to be. It's a big emphasis and energy on that, making things harder than it needs to be. And part of it is the people that you're surrounding yourself with as well. Maybe some of these people are feeding into those insecurities and fears, and it could be very unconscious, you know, happening on a subconscious level. And as energetic beings, you're picking up on that frequency. So some of you guys need boundaries with your friends or the people around you. And if someone is working against you in some way, like evil eye energy, it's going to be revealed in your dream, or you're going to see them in your dream. They're popping up in your dream in your subconscious because they could be sending you evil eye too. Very specific message for someone. But yeah, that too. I do see that things are going to be happening very quickly by the end of this week. I feel like we're going to be getting, by, you know, this full moon Aquarius, awakening ourselves to, you know, breakthroughs, mental breakthroughs, psychological breakthroughs, elevating ourselves, freeing ourselves again from those past paradigms, and things happening very quickly once we realize that. But there's a lot of resistance to the change because of getting your own head and judgment. Okay. Whew. So the cards that we had 10 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles reversed. The second row, we have the Moon card, Judgment, and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. And then the third row, I have 3 of Wands, 8 of Wands, my favorite card, and the 3 of Cups reversed. Also, people could be partying too much too. Okay, so yeah, definitely watch out for that as well. Making sure you have a balance with that energy, because that 3 of Cups reverse is like partying too hard too sometimes. partying to escape your problems. Let's see what's blocking us. Oh my God, why did it do that? It's kind of heavy. Maybe because the moon's in Scorpio right now, it feels a little heavy. Scorpio is the most intense sign of the zodiac. Okay, it's intense. It's intense. It's deep. It's deep feeling. It's brooding. It's thinking deeply about something, ruminating on it. Okay, so what's blocking us? Some of you guys, it's the fear people put into your plans. Some of you guys, it's hanging out with energy vampires, hanging out with people who cut you down or are very confrontational this week. Try to avoid, I don't want to say avoid confrontation, but avoid being brutal. So if someone's brutal to you, it's like killing them with kindness, okay? Yeah, killing them with kindness. I see travel delays, okay? Travel delays or a change of plans, preparing for delays in some way, things not happening as fast as we wanted to. Yes, 333. 333. So warning against like having too much of a good thing. Too much of a good thing. So like losing, like this energy of losing yourself in things that just feel good, but are they good for you in the long term? It feels good in the moment. It feels all fun and games in the moment, but is it good for you in the long term? So we need to think very long term with this energy this week. I think that was in the card of the day too. Think long term. Don't just think short term. Planning for your future. Planning for what's best for you 10 years down the line, not just for the day. We are going to be hearing as well from ghosts from the past, people from your past, or energetic thieves, energetic vampires. We could also be hearing of an uptick in robbery, thievery, people doing crazy things in public. So being very vigilant, especially in public transportation. Yes, you can definitely book for future travel. You could definitely book for that. I have no idea what happened with that situation either with Quavo, but I feel like this is upcoming. Not something that already happened. But yeah, a lot of that. There's a thief energy. And some of you guys, it's you robbing yourself of your own peace of mind, of your own freedom, robbing yourself by the things that you're thinking, or going back in the past and repeating the same old mistakes. Another thing that's blocking us this week is so many memories and nostalgia, but just because you spent time, don't think you wasted time on something just because it didn't pan out the way you wanted it to. There's just like affirmation I'm hearing. It's just like everything is working out for me even when it seems like it isn't. You know, there is no waste of time. You didn't waste your time doing that. You didn't waste your time trying to do this project you didn't finish. You learned something while you did it. You didn't waste your time, you know, spending time with your friend who turned out to your enemy. Like, they taught you something about yourself. And also, this is not the week to jump to conclusions. We kind of want to ground ourselves, even though there's no like earth, wanting to ground ourselves, ground the way that we speak as well. And when you know you're ready for a change, you know you're ready for a change of heart or a transformation to set sail on a new journey. Don't just think about how you cried over spilled milk. there's the energy of saying yes to the situation. Okay, 8 of Cups and the Sun card. And it's interesting here because in this Sun card, there's like spilled like blood. Someone put a lot of energy and intention into something and spilled water. It's like emotions flooding us. Oh my God. It is deep. It is intense. It is giving Moon in Scorpio today. All right. Let's see what else we need to know. Ooh, okay. Yeah, y'all busy this week. Y'all got things to do. What y'all doing this week? This is a busy week. Y'all got things to do. Where are we going this week? All right. So I see someone needs to make a decision to go to a party, an event, a social gathering of some sort. And when you do go to this event, something will be revealed to you. Something will be reflected to you. So this could be you find out something about yourself through the way you interact with other people at this party, or someone says something and you pick up on what they really mean, or you get certain downloads about it, intuition about it. Yeah, someone's needing to make a decision to go to a party or to go to an event. Maybe some of you guys get to work events or with coworkers or old coworkers or something like that. Or for others of you guys, information will be dropped in your lap and you're going to need to decide what you do with that. Will you believe it or not? We got Garden, Crossroad, and Moon. Damn. Damn. Oh! I love this. Because the last Reiki we did was for generational healing. And we got the generational wealth card, 888. And there's 10 of Pentacles. We pulled that for the card of the day, confirmation. Some of us are getting, some of you guys, new jobs, new job opportunities. If you're creative, you're getting more creative ideas for your business. Someone working on a project, they get like a realization about how they want to adjust it, how they want to finalize it, how they want it to look. Some people could be getting money that is owed to them. You know, someone owed you money, the government, a corporation, your friend owes you money. You get it. And a bee. You know what's crazy is I saw a dead bee on my altar today when I was cleaning. A dead bee on my altar in shape and everything. And I was just on vacation this weekend. I was in a waterfall and a bee stung me on my pinky and it died immediately. And I had to take it out. And I was like, wow, that's crazy because I really don't get stung by bees. It happened just like that too. Like it wasn't like the bee was around me and it literally just came and just literally stung me. But I was fine. I survived. It wasn't that bad, but that's crazy, right? Like the dead bee that came, like literally died on me, then the bee at my altar, and there's bees on this card. That's why I'm bringing that up. Yes, abundance. I love that. We also got hold this L, lesson, key. So some people feeling like they lost something, but it was really a lesson. And it's actually the key to something. It's going to unlock new pathways, new portals, new relationships, new ways of being. I know. Oh my gosh. So many of you guys have been talking about bees, and there's bees everywhere. Ooh, Pinky is ruled by Mercury. Yes. I love that. Love that. Okay. And we got worried, mental health, avoidance, fear, panic, insomnia, ask for help, self-sabotage, anxiety, apathetic. We also got what else? The Eight of Swords. We got the Ten of Swords. We got the Nine of Swords. So lots of thoughts and emotions, panic, worry, mental health. So who do you run to when you have like mental health issues? Who can you talk to? Do you have a support system? Do you have something in place for you to move through those emotions? Because I feel like some people are going to get flooded with these emotions, and it's going to cause a lot of anxiety. Some of you guys too could be dealing with a friend or a person in your life that's going through a dark part or a dark night of the soul, and you're helping them. Yeah, sound healing literally is so good for that. And then we also got perspective. Remember, so this is a week for forgiveness, okay? Emotional, literally all the words I said: emotional, forgiveness, heal, guilt, shame, lack, abandon, walk away. So some people could be feeling abandoned by others, or you want to walk away from a situation, a flood of emotions coming over you, needing to forgive yourself, forgive others, and changing your perspective about a situation. This is the 𝐓𝐽𝐫 Divine Alignment Oracle cards from Etsy. 222. 222 in the live. All right. I feel like we should get dragged a little bit. Let's get dragged a little bit. Oh, we got one. This is funny to me. Okay, we got podcast. Blah, blah, blah. All right. I feel like this is a week of people talking a lot of SHIT. To you, or you're hearing people talk it, you're hearing people gossip, you're hearing people, everyone has an opinion about everything, right? But that doesn't mean that we need to listen to all of his opinions. I'm like, it's not normal, first of all, to be flooded with so many different opinions. It's not normal. So I feel like we need to be very selective about who we're listening to, what we're listening to. Are these people talking out there? Okay. All right. Who are you listening to? Everyone has an opinion about something. Yeah, like being very mindful about that. And I felt like when we got the Three of Cups 2 times, we're going to be hearing a lot of this and this and this and this. And I'm seeing that we need to have discernment. Okay. We need to have discernment. Thank you for the badge, boo. Speaking abundance over your life. Thank you guys for all the support, all the likes, all the loves. Make sure you share this reading as well. It's 345 here in New York. 345, baby. I love that. I love that. Yo, this reading got me hot. I'm literally hot. That was a message. That was a word. That was a word. Okay, I'm gonna leave us with that, you guys, because I'm literally burning up right now. Pero yes, next week, August 1st, we have the detach and detox collective candle Reiki for cutting cords. Okay. We're using Reiki to release and cut away bad habits, bad relationships, bad thought patterns. Some of you guys, you're releasing self-sabotage, you're releasing low self-worth, you're releasing insecurities that have gotten you down. Okay, whatever it is, make sure you secure your spot on my website, Big Empress Energy LLC, and I'm booking readings, astrology, tarot, all of those things on my website for August. Okay, all my readings have at least a 30-day turnaround. Okay, And my Reiki class, I'm going to announce it soon. We're going to be doing Reiki 2, 1 and 2, and Reiki 3 in October. So I'm going to post that. Yeah, we're going to do Reiki school in September and August. So I'm going to post that like today. It was my plan. After I get to my emails, we get into Reiki school. It's in September. We'll make it the end of September. And then Reiki 3, we're going to do in October. Yes. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Sending you so much love and blessings. Bye. Bye, YouTube.